What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. We have an obligation to tell the truth on this channel. It is what we are all about. When we see someone who is openly lying to the public and doing so from large platforms, we are going to destroy them. And it is very important that we stop the catfishing. The greatest catfish in the history of the world is happening right now with Hillary Clinton trying to convince you that this is Hillary Clinton and not just a cheap rubber human exoskeleton with lizard eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not what Hillary Clinton looks like. I want to just begin. We want to talk about a couple of very important things, but this is not what Hillary Clinton looks like. This is what Hillary Clinton looks like. This is an unedited clip of Hillary Clinton with no makeup in India giving some screechy, howly, whimpery, Chardonnay-fueled complaint about probably how she lost the election in 2016. We don't know, and we're not going to listen. Hillary Clinton is slowly morphing into George Soros. This is true. This is a far more accurate photo of Hillary Clinton. Current Hillary Clinton. This is not Hillary Clinton. Okay? Here, ladies and gentlemen, is what Hillary Clinton actually looks like. These are real photos. These have not been doctored. These have been published by the Daily Mail. They are actual photos of Hillary Clinton with one of those famous lady Ghostbuster Secret Service agents in tow, walking down the beach. Look at this. Ooh, man, the face you make when they close down Epstein Island for good. Oh, mama. Yikes. Holy smokes. Hillary. Whoa. I guess it's not Donald Trump who only exists on a McDonald's diet. Again, it's wow. I mean, woof. Whoa. Oh no. Ooh. What a perfect breakdown of the Clinton marriage right there. Is that perfect? The perfect image. Hillary Clinton looks a lot. Speaking of McDonald's, Hillary Clinton looks a lot like the broken ice cream machine. She looks a lot like a melty, droopy ice cream cone. Hillary Clinton looks like Grimace. This is what she looks like. Maybe she doesn't look like George Soros. So it looks more like Grimace. More like Grimace. This is the best Grimace I could find. There you go. This is the very similar body type. Actually, maybe this is Hillary Clinton in a costume, but it doesn't. They don't even need to be a costume. They just need wrapper in purple. I mean, we're just making observations here, and these are some of the other observations that we have to be making. That Hillary Clinton is not following suit with what many who still have a soul, a literal beating heart and a soul left in their bodies are saying, like Chris Cuomo saying, dude, Donald Trump doesn't deserve all these assassination attempts. It's been 48 hours since Donald Trump had another assassination attempt. And that actually, I'm going to apologize for the time that I was too hyperbolic against Trump. Trump doesn't deserve this. Chris Cuomo called Trump to apologize. This is what anybody with a soul would do. Instead, ooh, George Soros and drag over here. Hillary Clinton says Trump poses a danger to our country and the world after assassination attempt. Whoa. One day after the assassination attempt, Hillary Clinton back at it again. Oh my.
And I don't understand why it's so difficult for the press to have a consistent narrative about how dangerous Trump is. The late, great journalist Harry Evans, one time said that, journalists should, really try to achieve objectivity. And by that, he said, I mean, they should cover the object. Well, the object in this case is Donald Trump, his demagoguery, his danger to our country and the world, and stick with it.
Here's my question to you. As much as this may have made your blood boil, and it made a lot of people's blood boil, there's Don Jr., Hillary Clinton knows exactly what she's doing here. Just a day after the Democrat donor, Kamala Harris supporter, tried to murder my dad, she's purposely fanning the violent left-wing flames again to put his life further in danger. Hillary Clinton wouldn't have to do this. Hillary Clinton wouldn't do this if she was happy that Trump lived. She would take a day off, but she's not happy that Trump lived. Hillary Clinton also wouldn't have to do this if they were sure that there would be a victory in November. They're not. You know, you would never want to trot on TV, even for like the small percentage of blowback, and do this after the guy was nearly killed. But Hillary Clinton is so desperate, and they are signaling that things are going so badly for the Kamala campaign that she has to go do this. One day after they tried to kill Trump, Hillary Clinton on MSNBC spewing violent rhetoric. Trump is a dictator. The press need to be a consistent narrative about how dangerous he is. Oh, man. She's on raging. Hillary Clinton couldn't even wait 48 hours after the assassination attempt. Donald Trump is a danger to the country and the world. Unbelievable. These people have no souls. We look forward to every mainstream media journalist asking Kamala Harris if she denounces the violent rhetoric from Hillary Clinton less than 48 hours after Trump gets assassinated for the second time because of rhetoric like this, says Trump campaign spokesperson Caroline Leavitt. Crooked Hillary, now top Harris surrogate, should be ashamed. 2 months ago, President Trump was shot in the head. Yesterday, he was nearly killed again. Exactly why they're calling him a danger to democracy, abhorrent and deranged behavior. This is evil. The day after Trump survived a second assassination attempt, Hillary Clinton is out trying to stir up a third one, is what Team Trump was saying. Hillary Clinton doing more assassination prep. Ugh. This is what toning down the rhetoric looks like. Just barely 24 hours. Here's Hillary Clinton. Oh, JD Vance jumps into it. Here's Hillary Clinton calling for civil and criminal penalties for speech she disagrees with. Why stop at jailing your opponents? Hillary is calling for censorship. What she's really calling for is violence. Reject censorship, reject violence, says JD Vance. Here's that clip.
Just as Mueller indicted a lot of Russians who were engaged in direct election interference and boosting Trump back in 2016. But I also think there are Americans who are engaged in this kind of propaganda. And whether they should be civilly or even in some cases criminally charged is something that would be a better deterrence. Because
you ever read the First Amendment? You ever read our Constitution? These people are so disconnected from reality. They're so depraved. They're so deranged. They're so caught up in their hoaxes. The Mueller. You know what's amazing is that when the people showed up in court to fight it, Mueller dropped all the charges. You know this? Do you know this about that? You don't know, do you? That it was all bullshit. All of it. This was all bullshit. You started it. Hillary Clinton started it. He paid for the dossier. The actual Russian disinformant is Hillary Clinton. Her campaign paid for the dossier. The dossier was put together by Christopher Steele, former spy, who went to Russia and spoke with Russian disinformation agents. The entire thing was Russian disinformation. Mueller couldn't corroborate anything in the Steele dossier. Nothing. The charges that they brought were all dropped. It's not real. It's just, so what Hillary Clinton is doing here is actually the disinforming. It's amazing. Glenn Greenwald is saying the same thing. If Hillary Clinton's insanely repressive measure were implemented, people spreading disinformation could be imprisoned. The first two to share a prison cell would be her and Rachel Maddow, who drowned the country in the Steele dossier, Alpha Bank servers, and other demented and debunked lies. Very, very scary stuff, man. Americans need to be jailed for free speech. There needs to be a deterrence, she says. Ooh, baby. Oh, man. We definitely do live in crazy times. And we live in times that I think merit us understanding that they wouldn't need to put up assassination attempts against Trump. They wouldn't need to put up these kind of disgraceful, degenerate arguments if they were winning. Yeah, they're not winning. We just want a victory. We need Trump to get there. And we need this to be, obviously, a country that is saved and the rot to be rooted out from the inside. JD Vance talking about his first interaction with Donald Trump after the assassination attempt. See if you can spot the difference between the way Trump approaches this and the way Hillary has approached it.
These are the first public remarks that I have made since my running mate was nearly assassinated for the second time yesterday. And President Trump, I was actually sitting at home in Cincinnati with my 7-year-old, and I get a phone call, and it says Donald J. Trump. So I answer it, and he says, JD, you're not going to believe this, but they tried to do it again. And I said, no, they didn't. You're joshing me. What's going on here, sir? And he says, no, I was playing golf, and the Secret Service found somebody who was trying to shoot me. And I say, oh, my Lord, sir, I'm so glad you're okay. I mean, are you doing okay? Are you not just physically okay, but everything's fine? He said, yeah, I'm doing fine. And this is just who Donald Trump is. He said, I'm a little mad because I was about to make a birdie putt on the 6th hole, and they wouldn't let me finish. And the guy's literally like, this happened, I mean, he calls me right after, this is 10 minutes after, and he's pissed off that they won't let him finish his birdie putt, right after they found a guy with an AK-47. But by the way, that is kind of the guy that you want to be president of the United States, right? Who's fazed by nothing, who's telling jokes afterwards. I think I was, without a question, bothered by it more than he was, and I was in Cincinnati, Ohio, 100 miles away from where this went down. But I do think that we should take this opportunity to call for a reduction in the ridiculous and inflammatory political rhetoric coming from too many corners of our politics.